Hola amigos, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emma, and today I'm wanting to talk to you about how I managed to write, edit and publish a book in just 1 month for Camp Nano, July 2024. So the book in question is I'd Rather Be Writing, Create and Perfect Your Author Brand. This is the third in a series of non-fiction books for writers, and it was absolutely fantastic fun to work on. I think I really needed a different project that had a definite beginning and end to it. I've been working really hard the last few months on lots of edits for my contemporary romance books, which are with a traditional publisher. So it was really nice to have those done and to be able to just focus on something completely different, use my mind in a different way. But how exactly did I manage to do this? So obviously, July, 31 days. I actually managed to get the files uploaded onto Amazon. It was the 28th, I believe, of July, I think, but it was only just the 28th. I think it was about 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And today is the 31st of July, and I have my copy already, which is completely awesome. Thank you very much, Amazon. So I think the key to making this project work was the little guide that I kind of wrote myself as to when I needed to have certain things done. So what I did was I kind of wrote down all the different jobs that would go into publishing this book, from the research to the first draft, second draft, third draft. I've also got lots of contributions from some really fantastic authors, all about how they brand themselves for different genres. And so I needed to make sure that I had all of those in at the same time, and that I'd chosen a nice variety of different people to talk about different stuff. So that was another thing. Obviously, I needed to get feedback on it as well. So that was something that was tricky, because it was kind of out of my control, in that I could send it off to people, but if people just didn't have time to get round to reading it, well, there wasn't anything that I could do. Thankfully, I have got some absolutely amazing friends who really put themselves out so that they would be able to give me the feedback that I so needed. So that was brilliant. Fantastic. Just a few days turnaround, and I am so grateful to them for that. And then the other thing was the formatting. So I'm not very good at kind of technical fiddly stuff like formatting, but my friend Andy from the YouTube channel Self Pub with Andy, he offered to format this book for me, and he was completely amazing. Basically, he said that he would be available whenever I needed him to format, and he did my other 2 books in the series as well. So what was cool is we already knew what fonts were going to be used, font size and things like that, and how the chapter headings were going to be set out. So yeah, that did, I mean, it took quite a long time for him, because he was doing the fiddly stuff, but from my point of view, I just needed to be available to answer queries like, should I move this here, should I move this here, should I move this here? And so that was done in the day, and then I was able to upload the files. While he'd been working on that, I'd been getting anything else on Amazon KDP put up, like the blurb and things like that, which is another thing that I needed to do. So it was just being very organized with time. So when my book was with the beta readers, that was when I designed the cover. That was when I designed promo materials. It was when I wrote the blurb, did anything like that, so that when it came back and I was busy doing, I think it was the third draft at that point, I knew that I had everything sorted. When I sent it off to be formatted, I was then able to get the cover up on Amazon, to get the blurb up on Amazon and things like that. So yeah, just being very aware of when things needed to be done. We did have a little bit of a blip because I went away for 3 days. It was kind of at the best part of the month that I could have, to be honest. and we're counting it as a research trip, it's fine. And then I also had one contributor who wasn't able to get her stuff to me because she had an emergency. But thankfully, I was able to find somebody else who was amazing and sent me their piece, I think, like within 48 hours. So yeah, I kind of still can't believe that it's done, and you know, in my hands. Even I definitely didn't think that I would have a paperback copy in my hands before the end of the month. The plan was that the ebook definitely had to be available to buy. I didn't know about the paperback because sometimes Amazon just takes a little while to sort out the paperback, so I couldn't guarantee that. But this is absolutely amazing. And yeah, to think that this time a month ago there was nothing of this at all, absolutely nothing. I'd been so busy right up until the end of last month that I really hadn't thought about it at all. I had said to myself, right, this challenge, you're doing everything in a month, so you've got to try not to think about it, try not to plan what's going to go in this book. And I thought I might struggle with that just because, you know, it's hard to to control your thoughts. But actually, like I say, I was so busy that I really didn't think about it at all. There's absolutely no way that this book would be in existence so quickly if it wasn't for all the people who had helped me, all the people who wrote pieces for the book, all the people who beta read for me, who helped me with the design of the cover, who helped me format the book, gave me feedback on the blurb. So many people helped me, and I am so grateful to them. And just in general, so grateful for the community that I have around me supporting me with my writing. A lot of these people are on AuthorTube, so make sure that, you know, if you haven't explored a load of different channels on AuthorTube, make sure that you do. Just take some time and kind of search out some different channels, because there is such great content on here, and it really deserves to be discovered. There were quite a few AuthorTubers who contributed to this book. So if you do end up getting a copy, make sure that you look up some of the YouTube channels from some of the contributors, and I am pretty sure that you will enjoy their content. Okay, so I am off to go and relax for the rest of the day because tomorrow is August, and I don't really know what I'm going to be doing in August particularly. I don't have a crazy challenge, don't worry. I'm giving myself, you know, a little bit of a more chilled month. But I will be kind of needing to get back to writing romance, which will be lovely. I am so grateful to the support of the writing community that I'm part of. It's just absolutely amazing, and there is, like I say, no way that this book would be here in my hand if it wasn't for them. Thank you so much for joining me for this video today. I really hope that it's been useful. If you have any other questions about how I managed this challenge, please make sure that you pop them down in the comments below, and I will answer them as soon as I'm able to. Don't forget to boop the like button if you've enjoyed it. It makes such a difference to my channel, and subscribe if you're not already for, you know, maybe some more crazy challenges like this, or at least some author life vlogs and some kind of writing tips and tricks. And I will catch you in the next one.